Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that has fair fizzed. Barcola, and he plays one through. He's found a way, and the shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
France have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Zaire Emery. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. Koundé. Under an awful lot of pressure. Thuram. And here's Barcola. And he cuts out the supply. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, good spread. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Chips it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Great chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Thuram. Nice control. Nzonzi. Hernandez. And here's Barcola. Has a look and plays it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Koundé and Upamecano, Saliba, Maignan. Now it's Rabiot. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe, can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And he's straight offside. That pass isn't the best. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. France are down to 10 men. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Camavinga. Oh, there's the clearance. Manuel. Camavinga.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It'll be a throw-in. That's a decent clearance. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Searching pass he's played there. And it's Thuram. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Camavinga receives it in a wide position. And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Koundé. Nzonzi. And Upamecano. Little doubt, that is a foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous rappelons qu'il est strictement interdit de stationner dans la zone bleue qui borde le stade. Veuillez vous garer dans les parkings indiqués par le club ou dans les autres parkings du quartier.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best.
Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Saliba cuts out the pass. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. a probing ball. Dembele. That's been slipped through. He's being urged to shoot. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mbappe is onto this. Hernandez. Now it's Barcola. That's a good ball out wide. Olise has it out wide and in space. Hernandez did well to stay calm there. And it's Guendouzi. It's a good-looking delivery. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Barcola.
Barcola really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe gets through. He's having a shot! Goal! France! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
L'équipe de France, après 16 minutes de jeu, par le numéro 9.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Camavinga, pass somewhat off target. Oh, good spread. Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. So decent chance! It's bounced back off the post.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
France are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Can he get on the end of this? Saliba gets over and intercepts. Played into space. Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And here's Barcola. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's surging through. And he has been fouled there. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's having a good look here. Great chance here to level it up. Olise! Oh, it's come loose. That has ended up in no man's land. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tchouaméni attempts a clearance. Camavinga. Koundé looking to run onto it. Guendouzi. Knocks it out wide. Threads one in. Koundé's cross. That's an excellent interception. And it's Camavinga. And here's Guendouzi. Koundé's cross. There's the header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
And they're quick to get it back. Spread out to the left. Oh, can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
He was quick to react. Elise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! There it is! France are back on level terms. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Le numéro 10.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He's away! Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Camavinga, nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Mbappe
additionnel.
might just make this. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
France will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And we are already promptly back underway.
France are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Played out to the right. And he's managed to get free. And it's Guendouzi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's made its way to him. Camavinga. Well, that has not gone well. Camavinga. Oh, that's well spotted. Nzonzi. Saliba. Camavinga. Barcola. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Guendouzi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Guendouzi. Guendouzi! Camavinga. Nice-looking ball. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Guendouzi. Played out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Doué. And he plays one through. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And we have our very first corner. France are looking to go forward now. This looks promising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Barcola. Out of play for a throw.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20, le numéro 10. À leur place.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Attention.
That's a decent clearance. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Just eases him off the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's really well manoeuvred. France still have the cards to affect this game.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
And Zonzi. It's Camavinga. That has been slung wide. Now it's Camavinga. Hernandez. That's a sharp pass. And it's Guendouzi. Barcola.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And smartly reclaimed. And here's Thuram. Guendouzi. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Koundé. That'll be a throw. Now it's Guendouzi. He has found the way through.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He's got away. Oh no, what has happened here? Doué's cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Doué proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Saliba makes the interception. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And here's Camavinga. That ball looks a good one.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Barcola. And back it goes.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Hernandez. Spread neatly. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well played. Important challenge, that. Well, there's one of the players of the week. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 19. Pour le remplacer.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Oh, what a mistake! Great vision. Dembele. Camavinga. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe. And the ball's come loose here. And that has left him in a heap. Doué. And it's Nzonzi. It's a pretty loose pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Barcola providing an outlet on that flank. Shapes to shoot! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Hernandez. And that is as far as they're going to go. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Thuram. Tries to play it through. Now it's Doué. Koundé. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's looking wide. Brilliantly cut out. He goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Half-time, extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally, but does either team have what it takes to find a winner? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. And here's Thuram. And he plays one through. And he shoots! A probing pass. That is good alertness. Barcola has it in a wide position. And that should get the job done. It's Nsonzi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Guendouzi. Nsonzi. Oh, what a ball!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's found a way through. Played in. Cleared without hesitation. Looking for the run, picked out brilliantly. That's good play. Doué proves just a little bit too strong. Barcola. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Doué. Pinches it off him. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
120 minutes of action have taken their toll, but have proved inconclusive, and now this is it. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
And stepping up, the skipper.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
France are looking to keep pace here.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Dembele is second man up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Doué will take the third penalty. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
The third man in the queue. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Hernandez comes up, their fourth taker. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Hernandez is the fourth man to step up. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Guendouzi with the last of the first 5 penalties. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. And there it is, the decisive kick. So it has all ended in hurt. The team played their part in a terrific struggle, admirably at times, but when it all mattered, they have fallen ever so slightly short.
Chers spectateurs,
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Vitinha makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
He's the kind of player who plays with his head up, Peter. Always looking around, taking pictures, looking for movement and gaps in the opposing defence. So I'd expect to see plenty of the ball at his feet today, and that is bad news for the opposition.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Can he spark a counter here? Inacio kept his eye on it, and he's there. João Cancelo. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the keeper beats it away. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And the finish! Goal, France! First blood drawn. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Vitinha. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Saliba pokes it out wide. Ruben Dias kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Camavinga. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's on it, can he get away?
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Conte shifted it to the flank. Now it's Ribéry. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. The message is clear, none shall pass. Vitinha! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Ribéry. That is good strength. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. What a save by Diogo Costa! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Mbappe, can he finish? And he hits the net. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part.
Oh, he's been caught napping! In by Cancelo. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Camavinga. That is Conte. Pedro Neto. And this is Ronaldo. And he was quick to react. That's been cut out, well played. Aims beyond the defence. Real chance! It's a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Portugal get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Ribéry. And Ribéry! And he's there to clear it. Portugal are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And it's Neves. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's picked his way through. Pedro Neto. Gets into some space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saliba and Upamecano. Conte. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? He's onside! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. All played through for the wide man. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Neves. Not the most accurate pass. Saliba. Now this could be a chance. Nicely weighted ball. Conte. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. And the first 45 minutes are up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave.
That could spell trouble. João Felix! Brilliant from João Felix! About as smooth as it gets. Portugal are level.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Opts to play it back, rolls it backwards. Good ball, good take. Now it's João Felix. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Portugal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
That's a little off target. Hernandez, spread out to the left. Ribéry providing an outlet on that flank.
Portugal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And it's Dembele. Spread it left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vitinha, over to the left. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Just about up to the hour now. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Mbappe, Vitinha gets a foot in here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest, what a wonderful contest. Tries to thread one through. Ribéry in acres of space out wide. Oh, well played. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé, that's a sharp pass. He's beaten the last man. It's Dembele! A real chance and a real let-off. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Just about up to 75 minutes.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he welcomes it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's let fly! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Ruben Neves does really well to win the ball there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Portugal are making a change now, so time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Nuno Mendes. Camavinga does well to get it back.
Portugal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's a promising position. João Neves. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Decent chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Vitinha, and he's picked out the run. And he's searching through. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, sweet feet. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Oh, well measured. He is through here. Big chance, shapes to shoot. And that is wildly off target. João Cancelo. Mbappe. Olise tries a shot. Goal! They have stolen level at the last. Truly superb. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Portugal pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Pinches it off him, and it's Cancelo. And he thumps it clear. Ribery back and defending. Now it's Mbappe. France looking to pass their way through. It's played through for him. This is Dembele. Dembele gets flagged offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's a pretty loose pass. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Keeper has taken decisive action. Swings in across. He gets big. So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Threads one in. Olise, and he's managed to get free. Has crossed into the middle. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Olise. Koundé has it out wide and in space. Now it's Mbappe! It's in! Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner? And we're off for the final time. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final act. Koundé. Elise. Conte. Now it's Dembele. Stood up well to him there. João Neves. Vitinha. Out to the left it goes. Now it's João Felix. He's in a great position here. And that has been clubbed away. And reclaimed. Oh, terrible pass. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a very deep... Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Ruben Neves. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Ribéry. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's a fine interception. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Mendes cuts out the pass. And he's found a way past. Shot a goal! Well, now, that's another chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Portugal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Portugal desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.